Hey guys. Oh, this isn't on. Here we go. Hello. How are you guys tonight? Go ahead and say hello in the comments. And we can get started. So, first things first, good news happening around the world. So the first story is for the first time, researchers use healthy stem cells for future type 1 diabetes cure. So that's pretty nifty. So replacing the cells which are lost in patients with type 1 diabetes has long been a dream of regenerative medicine, but until now they had not been able to figure out how to produce the cells in a lab dish that work as they do in healthy adults. So they can now generate insulin producing cells that look and act a lot like the pancreatic beta cells you and I have in our bodies. This is a critical step towards the goal of creating cells that could be transplanted into patients with diabetes. Round of applause for those scientists. That is amazing. And our hello Joanne, hello Amanda, hello Kylie, and hello Brittany, and hello Sloan. Go ahead and let me know what you're up to. So next good news happenings are a statewide program which pays consumers for their beverage containers has resulted in a recycling rate that is more than double the national average. So Oregon has an all-time high in 2018 when it reported that 90% of its deposits were recycled, resulting in over 2 billion beverage containers being saved from landfills. That's a lot. So that is a drastic improvement from 2016 when the state had a recycling rate of 64%. And the national average is actually only 40%. So that is crazy. Would you guys like for your state to implement a payment for recycling? All right, so our topic this week that launched was Mom Life, and I chatted with Tiffany Pate. So if you guys don't know who she is, she started the she's a wife and mom of 3 kids, first of all, and she is a big into writing, and she lived in Fort Mill when she grew up in Fort Mill, and then she moved away to a couple different places. And the last place before she moved back to Fort Mill was Columbia, and I think that was the first place that she started a Mom Life blog. And then recently she started a Fort Mill Mom Life blog, and it is amazing. It's really bringing the whole community together with the businesses and all the moms in the community, and it is amazing. Hello, Crystalis. Yes, it is amazing. I'm assuming you're talking about the recycling. So, she believes that all stories have the power to save lives because God writes the best plots. And my talk with her was just super fun, and I would love to just talk with her all the time. Great topic that we had talked about. So the big overview of the interview was that she moved a lot before they moved here, and this is kind of where they're planning to stay. And she had some really great tips for people especially moms that are moving with kids. And her biggest tip was to make a little backpack up with some pajamas and anything that they need to be able to sleep. So like their pacifier, blanket, anything like that. A new book, new pajamas, something like that, all in this little backpack. And their toothbrush and all that stuff that they need, that you don't have to worry about opening up any boxes whatsoever the first night, that you can kind of move everything in and just unzip that backpack and get them ready for bed. She said that that was her biggest tip for moms that are moving with children. And I think anybody moving could use that tip very well, because I would be okay with using that tip as well for myself. So I had asked her what some of her favorite ways to stay connected with God even when she gets super busy, because being a mom who runs a business, that's going to happen, mom of multiple kids especially. And she said that she really enjoys getting up in the morning with her cup of coffee and reading a devotional of some sort. And then we kind of talked about more about that. And if you guys need some recommendations for devotionals, go ahead and message me or put it in the comments, because there's books, there's free apps, there's anything, a range of options that I would recommend. So go ahead and let me know. So the Fort Mill Mom Life blog is all about having moms in the community write about different places that they go and enjoy, and really just so everyone in the community can have their own voice. And it's about making a community, once again. So everything about it, if you guys haven't checked it out, if you guys don't have a mom group, then go definitely in your area. You should still check this out, because it'll give you great ideas. And then if you contact Tiffany, she can kind of help you as well with getting one started in your area. So it's Fort Mill Mom Life. If you Google it, you'll find it, the blog. There's a shop portion and then the blog part. And you'll see kind of what it's all about. And it has really, at least what I've seen, has brought a lot of women together. So it's a really good opportunity for people that don't have those mom groups in your area, or even just women's groups. You can take this same format and just implement it for your area if you guys don't have anything at all around you. So she said to get in touch with her, and you can find all of her contact information there. But she said to get in contact with her, and she would gladly help you guys with it. So she also was part of the I Heart Mom book. I have it on my desk. It is a collection of stories of different moms. So each lady wrote a chapter, and it's just a bunch of different stories about every type of mom that there is, like single moms, divorced moms, married moms, everything. So here, she wrote about her experience. If you guys, you can purchase this on Francis. You can purchase this on the Fort Mill Mom Life blog website as well. But Francis, a good suggestion for a book devotional. So if you are kind of like a journaling type and really want to be engaged with it, I really recommend, and it's super cheap at Target. It's the Weekly Prayer Project. It is every It just goes through one thing a week, and you can from there go into your Bible and kind of pull out things that are also related to it. If you use the YouVersion Bible app, if you just search the topic that it has at the top of the page, you can pull up a bunch of different sections from the Bible as well. So you can go through like a section a day if you want to do a devotion part of it every day. But this is just set up as one a week for 52 weeks, so 1 week for the whole year. And it has different areas, so you can kind of jump around. It's not like it has to go in order, but there's requests, gratitude, lament, intercession, faith, repentance, and awe are the different sections. But it goes through, and that one I really enjoy just because, here, I'll find a blank page for you. There's like space for you to write and everything. It takes you through. It has the Bible verse, it has a little blurb about it, and then it has questions relating back to for how you can work on that. So I'm not sure if you really like how much involvement, but that one is my favorite book. And then I use the YouVersion Bible app since that one's by week, I go through every day on the same topic. All right, so the I Heart Mom book, really, really great, just because it's a bunch of different stories, and I mean, obviously, you're not personally immediately going to relate to every story because, I mean, everybody's different, but it's really nice because it kind of helps you see what other women are going through that you're going to meet, or your friends that have gone through, and really gives a better perspective that maybe they haven't been able to explain it to you very well, or just didn't want to bring it up or anything like that. And it's really awesome to see just their perspective on it. And I really enjoyed it. But that's what it looks like. I Heart Mom. And she was one of the people that wrote in that. So next questions that I asked her, I had also asked her just kind of background about her life and what it was like writing this book, and favorite things about her job, and she said about whole community aspect of everything, and then said that if anybody wants to start a group like that, to get a hold of her, and she can kind of help you with that. Because community is a huge part of just getting through life. You can't do it alone. So if you want a mom's group around you, it's like direct correlation, only your city versus Fort Mill. And if you want like a women's group near you, you can do the same sort of thing. So it's Fort Mill Mom Life if you want to check out her blog, and it's different women writing. It's not always her. So it's different women writing about different places. So that's how that works. And we will, if you guys have any more questions, go ahead and put them. Or if you have any of those good news segments that you want me to share, that would be awesome. I will wrap up at the moment with this devotional from that book that I was just talking about. So a lot of women in general, but we had touched on the subject that moms kind of have that doubt of if they are doing the right thing. And I mean, really any woman has that struggle with doubt if what they're doing is good enough, if they're doing the correct thing, anything like that. So this is pulled from John 20:27 to 29. I'm going to read the Message version just because it's more like a story. But then he focused his attention on Thomas. Take your finger and examine my hands. Jesus is talking to him. Take your hand and stick it in my side. Don't be unbelieving. Believe. Thomas said, my master, my God. Jesus said, so you believe because you've seen with your own eyes. Even better blessings are in store for those who believe without seeing. So, in that passage, it ends up talking about Thomas struggling to believe that Jesus was actually alive and resurrected, and he wanted to just see him face to face and like feel him to actually be able to believe. So the question for you to think about is, ask God to strengthen your faith and ask him to help you have faith even when he hasn't yet answered your prayers. And the first reflection question was, in what ways do you see yourself not believing and struggling with doubt? But you guys can turn that into, how do you struggle with doubting yourself even? And praying that he helps you with that. So that is everything. If you guys have any comments or questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. And any wins that you had in this past week. So last Tuesday to this Tuesday, or it could be before that, whatever you want. But if you had any wins, go ahead and put them in the comments and share them with everyone. Or if you had any struggles, we would love to hear them. And if you guys want a little bit more of a community aspect, the Create Yourself podcast group on Facebook has a bunch of different things that you can, I post every day, different things for you to work on self-care. So that is all. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great evening, and you guys can keep commenting and I will answer them as fast as I can. But bye.